Hello, welcome to this week's Clarendon Insights, my 2-minute takeaway on topical issues of the day. This week, I'm returning to one of my favourite combinations of topics, and I'm going to combine business and sport, and I'm going to talk about the issues that are facing one of the biggest football and sporting institutions in the UK, which is Manchester United FC. I've spoken about one or two decisions that they have made in the past as well on this particular show. What's happening, in fact, today is that Manchester United have announced another 200 redundancies in their organisation. This follows 250 redundancies not very long ago, so in the last 6 months as well. And this is subsequent to the 25% acquisition by Ineos of Manchester United rather, but giving it control over the football operations. I see in two particular areas. Ineos are renowned for running a steady and sensible ship in their range of businesses, including petrochemicals, for example. And they are applying those principles to, let's call it, the administration and commercial function of Manchester United. And they have made 450 redundancies and counting in total so far. So they're applying the business logic to a business problem. And their business problem, in reality, is that they are making operating losses in their organization. So who wouldn't make some kind of analysis of that and come up with a solution? Here's the problem. The problem is that there is another world out there called Planet Football. And Planet Football doesn't work with the same rules because a very small number of people in the organization, probably less than 50, are in a complete and utter bubble where normal rules don't apply. So those would be the first team squad coaches and managers. Rumored, their highest paid player, who's currently playing for somebody else, by the way, earning upwards of £300,000 a week. So there's a huge contradiction in the running of Manchester United, where you have a very small people who are responsible for a very large part of the cost base, but the rules don't apply to that particular area. Then you have a large number of people who I'm sure are responsible for some of the cost base, but even making 450 people redundant is not going to have too much of an impact compared to that microcosm of people earning all of the big salaries somewhere else in the organization. So there you have it. You have Planet Football, and the real rules and business rules don't seem to apply. And that's the problem when you get sensible people buying into football clubs, because they apply the rules, but the rules don't really apply as they have done in the areas which have made them successful in other sectors. So a real challenge, and we've seen it before, for example, at Newcastle United, where a very successful businessman was vilified because of the business approach that he took to a sporting institution. How do we resolve this? There's some kind of resolution because of what's called financial fair play, which allows businesses such as the football clubs to lose £100 million over a 3-year period in losses. One problem there, those rules were set 10 years ago, and the sporting institution that's called Planet Football has changed dramatically in the last 10 years. So they need rewriting anyway. I haven't got a solution to this, but it's a topical issue of the day. And the topical issue is the contradiction between normal business rules and Planet Football. I'll leave that there with you. Speak to you next week on the next issue of Clarendon Insights. Bye for now.